The Fort Osage choirs and bands performed well at the district competition last weekend, and spring sports are underway. We'll have the details ahead.
On the broadcast, we'll also have district announcements as well as this week's sports recap. All this and more coming up on KFOI Weekly News.
Hello everyone, thank you for joining us on Comcast Channel 15 and AT&T U-verse Channel 99. I'm Frankie Wanamaker.
And I'm Nehemiah Deason. Here are this week's news, upcoming events, and announcements for the Fort Osage School District.
On March 22nd, 27 students participated in the Missouri State High School Activities Association's Solo Small Ensemble Festival, and 13 will be moving on to the state competition scheduled for May 1st at MU. The following students received exemplary ratings and will perform at state: Matthew Baumler for piano and oboe, Carolyn Jennings, Maddie Place, and Sarah Simons for their clarinet trio, Dalton Archer for trombone solo, Jordan Krause and Caitlin Evans for clarinet solo. Krause and Evans will be joined by Casey Powell and Britton Giangrosso for their clarinet quartet, and finally Jody Jennings, Aaron Long, Matthew Allen, Matthew Baumler, and Lane Spillman will perform in the percussion ensemble.
32 choir students also competed at the district contest March 22nd and 15th, advanced to the state music contest at MU on May 1st. The following students received exemplary ratings and will move on to the state competition. Sista Powell will compete as a soloist. Powell will join Emmy Barker, Claire Benedict, Destiny Lewis, Alexis McGowan, and Noelle Postlethwaite to sing in the Touch of Class Girls Sextet. Carter Beeler, Kai Chapin, myself, Sam Goldsmith, Christian Loki, Jason Ramirez, Aaron Long, Chris Seymour, and Celso Wanamaker will sing in the Touch of Class Boys Double Quartet. Emmy Barker, Carter Beeler, Claire Benedict, Mal Brown, Kai Chapin, myself, Aaron Long, and Alexis McGowan will perform in the Touch of Class Mixed Double Quartet.
The music department had their pre-contest concert Tuesday, March 25th. The choirs sang It Was a Lover and His Lass, The Seal Lullaby, Break of Day, and Tres Cantos Nativos dos Indios. The bands performed Abracadabra with Each Sunset, Silenced, Overwhelmed, and Night Journey. And the symphonic band participated in the State Music Festival at Lee Summit West Wednesday, March 26th, and received an exemplary rating. The speech and debate team competed in the district tournament March 14th and 15th, and 4 Indians performed well, with 1 moving on to the state competition. Riley Messer took 2nd place in the Lincoln Douglas debate and also finished 8th in original oratory. She will move on to compete at the state tournament in Lincoln Douglas debate April 25th and 26th at MU in Columbia. Katie Baldus and Alyssa Teague came in 4th in policy debate, while Michaela Barbosa finished 8th in prose.
On March 13th, high school students who read at least 3 of the 2013 Gateway Reader Selections were admitted to a special party in the Media Center. They enjoyed pizza and giveaways like posters of the books or the books themselves. Those who read all the books received a $50 gift card to Barnes & Nobles. Project Grad is around the corner, and the release forms are now available for signing. Both seniors and their guests must have their parent or guardian present to sign the Project Grad release form on the following dates at the high school: April 1st from 5 to 7 p.m., April 9th from 5 to 7 p.m., and the absolute final day is April 17th from 5 to 7 p.m.
The Varsity Scholar Bowl team traveled to Maryville on Saturday, March 22nd, and finished 1-3 for the tournament. Brady Orrick and Ethan Morrow led the team with 80 points each. The team then competed in the conference tournament hosted at the high school on Thursday, March 27th, and finished 3rd place. They beat Raytown, Belton, and William Chrisman, but lost to Staley and North Kansas City. Ethan Morrow and Brady Orrick led the Indians with 100 points each, and Lydia Calderon added 60 points. All 3 earned conference honors. The Fort Osage High School volleyball coaches are holding a youth clinic for 2nd through 7th graders. The dates are March 29th, April 5th, and 26th, and May 10th and 17th. You can register at the clinics or mail it in. Registration forms can be found by going online to the district website at fortosage.net. Click on the News on the Go link, find the volleyball announcement, and then click on the registration link for the form. The cost is $5 per clinic. Elm Grove will have a McTeacher Night on April 7th at the 24 and 291 Highways location. A portion of the night's sales will go back to the school.
The district invites families to the Transition Fair on Tuesday, April 8th from 5 to 7 p.m. at the high school. The Transition Fair is an opportunity for families, students, and teachers to learn more about agencies and organizations in our area that provide services and resources for individuals with special needs. Enrollment forms for the 2014 Summer Academy are now available in the main and freshman offices. The Academy will run from June 2nd to July 2nd. Choose from over 25 classes, including math, science, and broadcasting. Applications received by May 9th will guarantee bus transportation on the first day of summer school, so get your applications in today. The district is hosting kindergarten enrollment for the 2013-2014 school year. All incoming kindergartners and their parents are invited to each elementary school on Tuesday, April 15th from 12:30 to 7 p.m. A kindergartner enrollment packet is available at each of the elementary schools or by going to the district website and visiting the News on the Go page. From there, parents can select the kindergartner announcement and find a link to the packet. Now here is this past week's sports report.
The varsity baseball team started their season Saturday with 2 games at home. The Indians got off to a slow start, losing to Blue Springs South 5-0. Pitcher Jordan Pinkley had 3 strikeouts to lead the Indians defensively. The Indians also fell to Liberty North 4-2. Tyler Murphy led the Indians at the plate with 2 hits and an RBI, while Jamison Raines had a couple of strikeouts from the mound. The JV baseball team also got the season started over spring break with a loss to Lee Summit North 12-7 on Friday. Josiah Smith led the Indians offensively with 2 hits, and Cody Oliphant struck out 4 Broncos to lead the defense.
It was a chilly and snowy start to the girls' soccer season as the varsity and JV teams took on Belton Monday, March 24th. The varsity girls took care of business, defeating the Pirates 4-2. Marina Rios, Leigh Ann Bartlett, Aspen O'Neill, and Kelsey Schabitter each scored goals to lead the Indians. The JV squad also beat the Pirates 5-0. Kelsey Adamson paved the way for the Indians with 3 goals. The girls' soccer team took on the Truman Patriots Tuesday, March 26. The varsity lost in overtime 2-1. Marina Rios scored the lone goal for the Indians. The JV played to a scoreless tie to remain unbeaten. Goalie Hannah Rice earned her 2nd shutout of the season for the Indians. The varsity tennis team kicked off the season on Tuesday, March 25th with a 6-3 loss to Truman. Tyler Smith, Jarek Brandstetter, and Max Anderson all won their singles matches. The team traveled down 24 Highway to take on William Chrisman Wednesday, March 26th. The Indian beats the Bears 5-4. Aaron Harper, Jarek Brandstetter, and Ryan Dover won their singles matches. The doubles teams of Harper and Jarek Brandstetter and Dover and Max Anderson won their matches to propel the Indians to their first team victory of the season and bring their record 1-1.
Yesterday marked the first time the track team stretched their legs with a little friendly competition with Blue Springs South. The 2 teams in Blue Springs for a practice meet where all but the 1600 relay was ran. The weather caused the meet to be cut short, but the team ran hard and are prepared to start actual competition on April 4th at the Rusty Hodge Invitational at Blue Springs South. The varsity golf team got their season underway at the Truman William Crispin Invite on Monday, March 24th. Michael Lewis led the Indians with an 86, followed closely an 87 shot by Cody Ball. The team finished the day with a 376 and 13th place.
Congratulations to senior girls soccer player Taylor Lloyd on being named the Athlete of the Week for March 23rd through March 29th. Taylor was nominated by head girls soccer coach Andrew Fletcher for her defensive play and team leadership in the victory over Belton. She is a member of the National Honor Society and maintains a 3.68 GPA. Congratulations, Taylor. Coming up on the Indian sports calendar, the boys varsity and JV golf teams travel to Lee Summit for an invite on Monday, March 31st. The JV baseball team hosts Lee Summit starting at 4 p.m. on Monday. The JV team then travels to Belton on Tuesday, April 1st, to take on the Pirates at 4 p.m. The boys varsity and JV tennis teams play Ruskin at 4 p.m. on Tuesday, April 1st, and the girls varsity and JV teams host Raytown South with game times of 5 and 6:30. Come out and support your Indians.
If you have Fort Osage news and information you'd like to share on KFOI Weekly News, let us know.
Contact Broadcasting Advisor Benjamin Marathew at bmarathew@fortosage.net or Fort Osage District PR Director Stephanie Smith at smith@fortosage.net.
Finally on the show, things took an interesting turn in Mr. Terhune's Biology 2 class recently.
The class has been studying arthropods and exoskeletons and discovered they're edible. So students had a choice of eating live or dead crickets and mealworms.
They baked, sautéed, and seasoned them prior to eating them. Some students even covered them in chocolate.
Would you eat a bug, Frankie?
Not me, never.
Could you on a boat?
No, thank you. Well, that's all we have for you this week. Have a great day and a fantastic weekend.
Thanks for watching KFOI Weekly News on Comcast Channel 15 and AT&T UVerse Channel 99. We'll see you next time.